4 top plays have kept us in all this year. Now it comes down to this, the top plays of the year and a 1 million VC award. You ready to make a...
The city of Charlotte, North Carolina. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. They've got Walton. Iverson is out there with Jason Kidd. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Thurman in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Hornets, Nowitzki is out there with Duncan. And it's Andre Kirilenko. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Jackson in at the shooting guard. Now here's Kidd. Eldors, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out in this one tonight?
Boy, what a classic low post strength-on-strength contest we are in for tonight. Now, that's more the exception than the norm these days. I'll tell you what, you give me some skilled big men on the box doing work, I'm all about that.
And Iverson throws it down.
And if there were ever a pivot you'd like to run the offense through, look no further than Bill Walton. Has that sixth sense for how a play should develop.
Now here's Jackson. And Walton sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Wade, good. Now Kidd. Pass to Iverson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Brown wide open. He fired. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Jackson misses. Jazz are gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Iverson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Iverson, the master of the and-one. Just a rugged, undersized guard who plays well through contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Kirilenko. A rebound by Thurman. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And the dunk by Iverson.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Jackson. Passes it to Wade. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the paint, here's Iverson. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Iverson. And the rejection by Jackson. And the Jazz with possession here. Kidd gets the bucket.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
Wade against Kidd. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
See, these difficult finishes take incredible concentration, and Dwayne Wade is accustomed to taking those hits. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Jackson looking it over. It's tipped. Brown with it. Wade picks him up. Here's Kidd, and he converts the layup. Kidd's got 6 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Wade kicks to Duncan. Hayward outside. Takes a 3. But they recover it. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, and Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the game here. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Jackson. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Sampson's checked in. Isaac comes in for Walton. Michael Redd's checked in for Brown. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Jason Kidd. And that one misses.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Duncan with the block. And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. A shot by Wade, wide open. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. So it's the Jazz now. They trail by 1. Here's Iverson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 11 points in the game.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Rondo passes to Duncan. Hayward outside. Charlotte moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wade. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
This is an accomplished, polished interior scorer. Don't let the 2-guard position fool you. Dwayne Wade from the cup. Ho-ho.
Iverson with the ball. 11 points in the game. And they double up Iverson. Oladipo for 3. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Hornets lead by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Hornets. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah, Michael Redd is out there with Oladipo. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Sampson in at the 5 spot. Outside Griffin. Michael Redd is on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Oladipo outside. There's the triple. That's a miss. His second after 2 shots. Charlotte in the lead. Hayward from outside. Griffin grabs the board. Utah shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Well, Hornets shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. Rondo passes to Marjanovic. Wade against Red. Wade drives in. That's tipped.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And so here's Charlotte following the bucket by the Jazz. Here's Wade. Here's Marjanovic, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And the Hornets making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Walton, the pass to Kidd. Here's Thurman, guarded by Marjanovic. Another miss by Utah. The Hornets trail. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside Kirilenko. The pass to Nowitzki. Shot on the wing, and the shot goes down. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 1 now for Charlotte.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Nowitzki after the made shot from Allen Iverson. The drive by Jackson.
Oh, gosh, for such an all-time great scorer to be that unselfish, class act, Dirk Nowitzki.
Brown feeling out a bit. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Hornets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Rondo finds Jackson. Knocked loose and stolen by Iverson. Fast break. Here we go. And there's Jason Kidd on the assist by Iverson. And it's a 3-point Utah lead.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
There's another turnover by the Hornets.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
James Donaldson. Tim Duncan. Gordon Hayward.
1:21 left to play here in the second quarter. Iverson against Jackson. Baseline jumper, and it's Iverson missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Hayward kicks to Rondo. Back to Hayward. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Walton.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Rondo passes to Donaldson. Jackson dishes to Hayward. Over Brown. It's good, and the Jazz lose, cut to just 3 points on the basket from Hayward.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Jazz. Here's Wade. He's got 9. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz out in front. They lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of one. And by just a fraction, they got the better of the action in the second quarter. And Kenny, thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Andre Kirilenko is out there with Nowitzki. And there's Jackson. Then there's Duncan. And it's Wade in at the point guard position. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Oh, that was something else!
Boy, Dwayne Wade showing what a brilliant playmaker he is. How about that decision-making? Nice.
Pass to Brown. That one misses. And Charlotte will come the other way. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Here's Duncan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And they double up Iverson, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Kidd with it. Guarded now by Duncan. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Brown, good. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him when we used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
The Jazz have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
The free throw drops for Kidd.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Wade.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And they double up Iverson.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Kidd against Wade. Over Kidd. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Utah leading by 3. Kidd passes to Walton. Here's Thurman. Pass to Brown. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Hornets. Clock at 6. Iverson kicks to Brown. Knocks it loose. Kirilenko with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Wade. Yes! And the foul. That's on Allen Iverson.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Marjanovic comes in for Tim Duncan. And Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Andrei Kirilenko. That one misses for Wade.
Well, even though he's in the final stages of his career, you know Dwayne Wade is still very competitive. This guy is a surefire Hall of Famer who understands how to win, guys.
Rondo passes to Wade. For the lead, and Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team? And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
It's deflected. Down low. Here's Walton. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 4 assists in the game.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Rondo finds Wade. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Charlotte making a switch here.
Substitution for your Hornets. Returning.
1:29 left in the third. Hayward outside. Passes to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Over Iverson. They get the rebound. Nowitzki count the basket and the foul. They get Jason Kidd.
God, that's just great persistence from Nowitzki. Tracks down the offensive board thanks to his outstanding positioning.
Charlotte shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
1:12 left to play in the third. And the Jazz call time here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. And Iverson gets it to go.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Rebound, Utah. Walton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From downtown, the Hornets pull it in. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Outside Rondo. Trying to get open is Nowitzki, and the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, and Rondo, he's fantastic at staying strong through the contact.
And there's the pass to Iverson. That one drops for him. Iverson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Iverson against Wade. Stolen. 1 second left. It's not going to go for it. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Jazz lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision making at every position.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Walton is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Jason Kidd. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Thurman in at the 5, roaming the paint. T. Wade on the wing. He's covered by Kidd. Out to Duncan. Charlotte moving the ball around. Wade drives in.
That's the upper body strength that Dwayne Wade possesses. He is a pro at muscling through contact.
Going to the line, Dwayne Wade.
Utah leading. Kidd passes to Iverson. To the middle. It's stolen by Duncan. And now here he comes. Kirilenko leading the break. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Walton. Great D that time from Duncan. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Kirilenko kicks to Wade. Inside to take the lead. And Jackson finishes inside. And the Hornets lead by 1.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Utah calls timeout. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. 1 play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Evan has got to keep him focused.
Thank you, David.
And Nate Thurman is the charter member of one of the NBA's most exclusive clubs. First player in league history to ever record a quadruple double. Very few guys have pulled that one off.
Both good from the line that time. The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Going to the line, Jim Jackson.
That's good from Jackson. Jazz have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Kidd. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
And Duncan with the basket on the assist from Jackson. Duncan's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
For Charlotte, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Leads away. Rebound, Utah. Walton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He kicks it to Kidd. Pass to Brown. To the inside. And the basket by Kidd. Kidd's got it all tied up now for Utah.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively. Oh, my goodness. Dwayne Wade, the big basket yet again. This guy loves these moments.
Pass to Iverson. 1:58 left in the fourth. It's good.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
Charlotte calls timeout. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Allen Iverson.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Charlotte making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. Here's Wade. Here's Duncan. And he banks in the layup. Duncan's got 4 this quarter.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game wears on.
This guy just feeds off that fourth quarter pressure in a tight game like this. That's when we can really see the kind of heart he plays with.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. And the Hornets making a change here. Jackson's checked in, and both free throws good for Iverson.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Wade feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Jackson. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Here's Iverson, and the dunk by Iverson.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in. Well, he is a guy who has made a career of nailing clutch shots. Dwayne Wade, wow.
Here's Iverson. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Duncan, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Going to the line, Tim Duncan.
The free throw drops for Duncan.
And really a great job to maintain his composure. How about the body control there? Now he gets the and 1 and turns this into a 2-possession game.
And the Jazz call time here. They're behind by 4. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .43 seconds left in the game. Iverson passes to Thurman. Yes!
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Wade, double team. Walton with the steal.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Good against Wade. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Nowitzki dishes to Kirilenko. Outside Jackson. And the pass to Wade. It's off. Utah calls timeout. And here's Iverson outside. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. So the Hornets win the tip. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Duncan out there with Nowitzki. It's Andre Kirilenko. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Jackson in at the two-guard spot. Good against Wade. Top of the key. And too long on the shot. Jazz leading by 3. Kidd passes to Iverson. Back to Kidd. Pass to Thurman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Count that bucket.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really from point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Duncan with the block. It's intercepted. Iverson against Jackson. And it's sent back by Nowitzki.
And just great anticipation from Dirk, playing his cards right on the defensive end, comes through with the rejection.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Wade. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Wade's got 25 points in the game. Utah's gone 1 of 2 so far in their three-point attempts in overtime. Here's Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
They'll credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Count it. Good.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Jackson against Iverson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Kirilenko. The putback. It drops.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first overtime. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
Wade against Kidd. Here's Duncan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Iverson against Jackson. Here's Thurman. Count!
Didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. And stolen by Iverson.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some missing.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Big time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
And the Jazz call time here. They trail by 3. There's 18 seconds left in overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a 3-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Here's Kidd. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game. Pass to Brown. Beyond the arc. He's off from 3. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, Nowitzki is as consistent as they come. A true gamer who continues to shine bright in the later stages of his career.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so it's Charlotte with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony,